here in Calgary, and the name is Mike. Back to you.
Roger. Just copying the mail there. Just ran across your signal and really about tore my doors off, Roger.
Oh, very good. Well, must be good conditions or something. Where are you located?
We're located just at Louisville, Kentucky, across the river from Louisville, in Indiana, across the Ohio River from Louisville, Kentucky, Roger.
Okay, so in Indiana, okay. Yeah, well, it's you're 5'9" plus, so that's a good thing. Name here is Mike. I didn't get your name, though. Go ahead.
Roger. The name is Jim, Juliet, India, Mike, and we're, let's see, just checking out our power amp on this band, Roger.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds like it's amplifying. What kind of amp is it?
It's SB 220, and right now we're doing about 900 watts.
Okay, well, it's doing well, I would say.
Roger. Yeah, we were running some discrepancies of RF in the audio. We've got a bunch of stuff tied to the audio input line, and the more stuff you hang out there, the more inclined RF is to seek a home in your audio, Roger.
Yeah, I've had that problem. I can move this mic cord, I think, and get RF to get picked up on it, so it's a little annoying.
Roger. And it wouldn't be so bad, but you've got 5 or 6 bands to work with. It's a very elusive kind of thing, and when you track it down and solve it on one band, it's just liable to pop its head up on another one.
Yeah, I guess it keeps us busy.
Roger. What's your station there? It sounds real good.
Yeah, we're at a club station here at the Calgary Club. It's a Yaesu FT2000. We've got an alpha amp. We've got a bunch of tri-banders stacked on a couple towers here. Go ahead.
Roger. Well, it sounded really good there. We've got a older Yaesu 990 and the SB 220 up to a inverted V dipole about 40 feet. Roger.
Doing well. Good signal for an inverted V.
Roger, they seem to be pretty much non-directional. I had a QSO segment the other day, yesterday I think it was, worked 2 stations up in Canada, 2 stations in New York, 1 station in Georgia, and another, I think, towards Louisiana. So it seems to be non-directional.
Yeah, gets everywhere. Sounds like you had some good luck with it.
Roger. Yeah, we are doing a kind of a special method of tuning inverted Vs using the ground side to make SWR adjustments, and the high side to make frequency adjustments, and we keep going back and forth, always tuning minimum SWR on the ground side and bring it to frequency on the high side, and so most of our dipoles are running right at 1.01 to 1, Roger.
Okay, and when you say tuning the ground side, how are you tuning it?
Just by plus or minus length of wire on that leg of the dipole.
Oh, okay, I see. So, you're just adjusting both sides of the dipole, is that right?
Roger, yeah, but specific tuning on the SWR situation on the ground side and the frequency on the high side. And it turns out usually that the high side length is probably about 10 to 15% greater than the ground side length. But the SWR is the proof of the pudding there, and it's like 1.01 to 1. Barely see SWR move.
Okay, I see. Okay, so you're adjusting the ground half, I guess, and it ends up being a different length than the sensor conductor half. And then are you feeding that through a balun or anything, or what's at the feed point there?
No, it's just direct, 50 ohm coax direct to the dipole. Instead of trying to solder all that stuff, we use split bolts. Since split bolts make the power grid work across the country, all the power transformers use split bolt connectors. So I guess the half-year connection life would be somewhere around 150 years.
Okay, sounds like you probably won't have to worry about it then.
I don't think so. I would, but I'll wait around, I guess, if everything being equal.
Yeah, given some change in longevity, some miracle or something, you'd be good. You'd be good for a while with that antenna.
Roger. Yeah, I really enjoy those dipoles because they were, real simple and seem to be pretty effective. I can't imagine anything else being more effective as far as radiation outside of some kind of a multi-element antenna, Yagi or something.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, gets the job done.
So are they club station up that way?
Yes, I'm at the club station. I missed the question though.
Oh, that was the question. If you were there, that a setup like that.
Yeah, it's a club station here, and yeah, it's a fun place to come and play radio.
Roger. What kind of power are you running right now?
Right now, looks like about, right around 2 kW, I guess.
Roger. Sounds really good. And very clean. Doesn't sound like you might be pushed too hard, on the final. Sounds really good.
Yeah, I don't think it's pushing it too hard. It's probably, it's well within the green lights instead of the red, I guess. Go ahead.
You have a color-coded output?
Yeah, green is good, red is bad, yellow is questionable, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, well, it sounds like we're at a stoplight.
Yeah, pretty much. As long as the light's green, we're good to go.
What is the amp that you're running?
It's the Alpha 9500. It's got these colored LEDs on the front.
Roger. That, what tubes is it? It's tube or solid state?
No, it's tube. It's got like an 8877 in there.
Roger. Sounds good, sir. And I'm glad we ran across each other. Say threes up that way. It sounded real, 5.9 times 2 here.
Very good. Well, nice to meet you, and thanks for explaining the dipole tuning as well. I'll have to keep that in mind and maybe give that method a try. Thanks for the nice contact here, Jim, and wish you 73 from Calgary.
Roger. Threes that away, sir, and we'll catch you later. It's KC9VKV. Be clear.
73 from VE6 Alpha Oscar and QRZ.